Hey YouTube, Moto Missile over here. Doing a quick look at an awesome knife I got in the mail today. This is a Pearce knife by Logan Pearce. Now, from what I understand, Logan Pearce is a third generation knife maker. And as you might have noticed, this knife is made from a solid piece of rebar that's been hammered out. And you can see it's been heat treated. See if that'll show up. Anyway, this is a really cool knife. I came across it on the Awesomer, which was is a cool website that features tools and knives and different things like that. And I saw a knife that was made from a wrench, and it said Pearce on it. It was a Logan Pearce knife. So anyway, this is made from what I think is a stainless steel rebar, so it just means I guess it has a higher amount of chromium in it. But you can see, there's nothing uniform about this knife. It's quite, warped. It's not perfectly straight, and it's not made from a blank piece of steel that's just been cut and ground. This is something that's been hammered out the old way. And I gotta say, Logan, I think he's 25 or 27 or so he's about my age. He does really, really great work. I guess he's following in his grandfather and father's footsteps. You can see there's a really nice wedge. I don't know if it'll show up. Sorry guys, I'm just using my cell phone. Really nice wedge on the back. As I was saying, it seems like it's somewhat warped because it's just hammered out from a piece of rebar, and I mean it's quite uniform and pretty much symmetrical. This has been ground out nice at the end, but every bit of this knife is not lined up at all, but somehow the ground on this is quite straight, and you can see like it kind of warps in like that, where this isn't a straight piece of steel, but the ground, the little bit of material that was sharpened, I'm sure on his belt sander, is just really done nice. It's got a nice thin grind, nice V-shape grind. It came with a really nice edge out of the box, which it came in an envelope and then in this nice kind of plastic zipper bag with a nice felt liner, which I didn't expect. It was quite nice. Let's see if it does better if I turn that off. Anyway, I used the whetstone on it and polished it up on a leather strop with some green compound. And I mean, like I said, it came quite sharp, but now it's just ridiculously sharp. And this is a pretty thick piece of envelope, but if I can cut it right. Anyway, the cuts are quite clean. I can shave what little hair I have left on my hand. You can hear them popping right off. I know my little paper demonstrations suck, but it shaves. You see the hair? It shaves with no problem. Stupid thing won't focus. Anyway, so yeah, it's an art knife in my opinion. I could use it to skin something or in a survival scenario or something like that, but I have better knives for that. This is just a really cool, one of a kind pieces of art. And we can see here overall length, we'll say 9.5 inches overall length, and you can see the cutting edge is pretty much 4.5 inches after the ricasso, what itty bitty ricasso it has. And sharpening a knife that's this, you can see I did all that with my Sewn. He had a really nice polish on it, almost a mirror polish. Yeah, trying to sharpen this on a Japanese whetstone, with it being all warped up the way it is, it wasn't the easiest things, and that's why I got a lot of little nicks and stuff, as you see there. But yeah, overall I'm really pleased, even though I had to wait a few months. You know, I follow Mr. Pearce on his Facebook, and I've noticed a lot of people kind of bitching and griping about the amount of time it's taken for him to get these knives out. And he's done a really good job at apologizing and, you know, telling people he's doing it as fast as he can. But I think, you know, if he mentioned something on his website that there is going to be this kind of wait to prepare people, you know, I buy a lot of custom knives. I know that when you buy something that's made from the ground up, it takes time. You know, they're not pressed out of a machine in China somewhere. So I feel that if Mr. Pearce would, you know, have a little advisory or something saying on his website when you purchased a knife that, you know, there's going to be this kind of wait time. Because I thought the knife I was getting was the pictured one, and you know, is already created and ready to go. But that's not the case. He has different models, and he punches them, hammers them out to order. So that's pretty much it, guys. I think this is by far the nicest rebar knife ever that I've seen. And again, for $40, a custom knife like this can't be beat. You know, it's not perfect and symmetrical, but it is a beautiful, well-crafted piece of art. Alright, guys, just leave me any comments or any questions or anything. And, yep, just still waiting on that Jason Brous blade, and then we're going to do a cool review of that next. So, thanks, guys. Talk to you later.